Corrado, people in New Zealand know the name Tatuus from 10 years of the Toyota Racing Series, but we don't know all that much about the company. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, the company Tatuus, born mainly in the 70s, quite a long time ago, with small series. The company, we are based close to Monza, and they start manufacturing very light car for a specific championship that was run just on the Monza circuit, called Formula Monza. And then the business grew. Many friends bought car from the company, and then step by step they enter other championship. They enter as a team in F3, and finally in the 90s the big step has been when Tatuus decided to enter the Formula Renault. That has been very successful. Tatuus won many championships, English, European championship, when the Formula Renault was a multiple manufacturer. And finally in the year 2000, Renault decided to go for a single type championship that was the first ever in the world, and decided to commit Tatuus for the chassis. This was the big change in the history of Tatuus, because finally it makes possible doing the Formula Renault 2 liter is one of the most popular car single-seater all around the world. We have done, as a Tatuus, we have done something like 1,000 chassis. I think more than 900 running car. That is a huge number for a racing car. That was the big change, and then after that we enter. We develop other projects like Formula Renault V6. We work on the Formula Master, that is a 2-liter based single-seater again. Then we developed the Formula Abarth for the Italian Federation quite some years ago. And the latest project has been a sports car for a CN class. It's a 2-liter engine for a light sports car, not the big Le Mans, but anyway, racing in endurance environment up to 12 hours, so quite a challenging matter. And the latest project are the Formula 4 and the FT50. Formula 4 is a brand new concept made by FIA. FT50 is finally the big step that we had here in New Zealand after 10 years. 10 years with the FT40 that has been planned last year. We work with Toyota, we work with TRS to define how to do the car, having in mind a new target, new setting, how we want to improve the car, what we expect as a performance for the new car, and there's been a good result, I think. We are at the moment we are very happy how it's working here, the car.
What are the main differences about the car from the FT40?
Oh, the main difference in my mind is the big step, as usual in the latest year, is the safety. When you move 10 years in terms of safety in this time, is a very big step. 10 years means that we had probably something like 2 tons maximum load that we can apply on the roll loop. All the car is much stronger and stiffer than before. We have more regulation about front and rear impact that was not on the old car. Now the car has a rear impact structure in order that in case of backwards hit in the wall, there's something that takes the energy and is not giving too much acceleration on the driver. And then there's a lot of performance in between. In 10 years we work a lot over aerodynamics, structure, and suspension, mechanical. And one of the most impacting for drivers is that now the car features a paddle shift. There's not anymore the mechanical shifter. They just keep their hands on the wheel, and so it's a good step from the technical point of view.
How much testing has been done? You've done testing in Italy as well as New Zealand?
Yeah, we have done some test session in Europe. We ran the car in July, August, up to September in Europe. We have run some testing session in Italy, and then we decided to move the car in New Zealand to test the car in its own environment. We know that here circuits are a bit different. You know, tracks layout is different. The curves is slightly different here from Europe, so we want to be sure that everything that is working in Europe is still okay here. So TRS continued the development and the testing here up to, I think, October, November. They did some more tests on the car, but everything was very good since the beginning. Mainly the main step is the electronic, one of the major steps compared to the other one. And since the first session, everything ran very smoothly. And then we start working a bit on the setup. We know where the setup is, we know how the car is in terms of performance, and then we leave to the team the final optimization of the performance of the car. That seems to be very, very satisfactory here. At the first outing, the car was already faster than the old FT40. So everyone is surprised and happy that it's so straightforward.
This car is running on Michelin tires, so it is very close to what categories in Europe?
Ooh, it's let's say that it's something running in Michelin tires in Europe. We have the Formula Renault 2 liter. That is the most popular championship that run Michelin, and it's not that far away either even in weight and layout. I think this car is a bit more developed than the Renault 2 liter. There's a bit more performance, being the car a bit lighter and more powerful because of the Toyota engine that has higher power than the Renault 2 liter. So it's let's say that is something in a bit more than the Renault 2 liter, and just under a bit under the Euro Formula 3 that is more powerful and aerodynamic car compared to this one.
And the last model, the FT40, it lasted for 10 years. That was a long model cycle.
Yeah. We are, you know, from our point of view, we would like to change a car every year, not just also because we want to add new performance, new technical improvement. We would like to change the car every year, but we are very, very happy that the car can do the 10 years. What I think is very good for teams, for the organization, not having a long-term plan, having the car that is a good guarantee that you don't have to do revolution every year. So it keeps the cost of the series low and keeps the management easier than keep changing to get some performance.
And finally, what's your impression of the Toyota Racing Series now you've been here and seen the racing?
My impression is very good. I think the organization is very good. The level of the driver is looks very good, and now it's time to see to stick together all everything. I just see the first session. I'm really looking to see the race. How the race it will be, but I expect that will be very, very interesting racing here, and it's quite special, the environment. I think everybody like to be here. It's something different. It's something more smooth than Europe, where there's a lot of pressure every session. Here, it sounds to be a very, very friendly environment, very friendly championship. What I think is very good for drivers, teams, and all of us.